Oh, 30 seconds, Michael. Good evening, Council, members of the public, staff. I will now call this Tuesday, June 27th, 2023 public hearing to order. First up on the agenda is adoption of this evening's agenda. Moved by Councillor Pearson, seconded by Councillor Blanchette. All in favor? It's carried. 3.1, I will now read the public hearing statement. This public hearing being held in the Village of Valemount Council Chambers at 735 Cranberry Lake Road in Valemount, BC is being convened pursuant to the terms of the Local Government Act. Prior to consideration of one item, a street vendor permit 0723 alternative location application for Rocky Mountain Ice Cream Truck to operate at 885 Cranberry Lake Road. At a public hearing, any person present who believes that they are affected by a matter being considered shall be given an opportunity to be heard on the matter contained in the proposal. Members of the public speaking to the proposal should, at the appropriate time, commence your address to this council by stating your name and simply the area of your residence, and at which time you can give us the benefit of your views concerning the proposal. Anyone who deems their interests are affected shall be given the opportunity to be heard at this meeting. No one will be or should feel discouraged or prevented from making their views known. All who submit comments at this public hearing will restrict their remarks to matters contained in the proposal, and it is my responsibility as chairperson of this meeting to ensure that all remarks are so restricted. At the conclusion of a public hearing, Council may, without further notice, give whatever effect Council believes proper to the representation made at the hearing. And with that, under 4.1, we'll have a presentation from staff, or by staff, sorry, Ms. Eddy, Municipal Planner.
Good evening. So tonight's public hearing is in regards to one application for a street vendor permit requesting the Rocky Mountain Ice Cream Truck to operate at an alternate location than permitted in the street vendor bylaw number 713/2014. The applicant's requesting to operate at 885 Cranberry Lake Road, legally described as Lot B, District Lot 7354, Caribou District Plan 18868. The alternate location would be approved for a period of 3 years. The applicant has provided all required documentation, including Northern Health approval and a letter of permission from the owner of 885 Cranberry Lake Road. At the regular council meeting of June 13th, council gave initial approval of the application. Since then, adjacent property owners were notified and residents have been invited to provide feedback at tonight's public hearing.
Thank you, Ms. Eddy. And under 4.2, have any written submissions been received prior to these proceedings?
As of noon today, there were no submissions.
Thank you. Are there any comments under 4.3? Are there any comments from the public? Under 4.4, are there any comments from the proponent if they are here? Are there any questions under 4.5 from council to staff and or the proponent? Then I will now adjourn this public hearing. Thank you. And now I'll call to order the regular council meeting of Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. First up on the agenda is 2.1. Council, there is a late item for consideration, so a recommendation that the agenda for the June 27th, 2023 regular meeting of council be adopted as amended to add one item under 8.6, the Valemount Canada Day Committee donation request. Moved by Councillor Blanchette, seconded by Councillor Mulyk. Are there any further additions or deletions? All in favor? It's carried. 3.1, adoption of the minutes of the June 13th, 2023 regular meeting of council. Moved by Councillor MacLean, seconded by Councillor Blanchette. Are there any errors or omissions arising? All in favor? It's carried. There's one item under the reading file. Does anyone want to bring it to the surface? On to administrative reports. 8.1, Building Inspector Report for April and May 2023, that the report be received. Moved by Councillor Pearson, second by Councillor Mulyk. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. 8.2, the 2022 annual report, that it be received. Moved by Councillor Blanchette, seconded by Councillor MacLean. Any discussion? All in favor? It's carried. 8.3, the 2022 statement of financial information, that it be approved. Moved by Councillor Pearson, second by Councillor Mulyk. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. 8.4, we do Valemount Senior Citizens Housing Society request for a refund of development cost charges. Councillor MacLean.
I wish to recuse myself as I am on the board's executive for that society.
Thank you. Councillor Mulyk.
I would also like to recuse myself as I am on the youth board as well.
Thank you. 7:05. We have a recommendation that the Valemount Senior Citizens Housing Society's request to waive development cost charges for the senior housing development at 1101 Ash Street in the amount of $35,298 be approved, and that staff be directed to refund the amount paid. Moved by Councillor Pearson, seconded by Councillor Blanchette. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. The request was approved.
Thank you.
8.5, street vendor permit 0723 for an alternative location application for 885 Cranberry Lake Road, with the recommendation that final approval be given for the Rocky Mountain ice cream truck to operate at 885 Cranberry Lake Road, legally described as Lot B, District Lot 7354, Caribou District Plan 18868 for 3 years. Moved by Councillor Blanchette, seconded by Councillor Pearson. Discussion? You'll be taking Amelia at some point?
Oh, sure.
All in favor? It's carried. And the new item, 8.6, Valemount Canada Day Committee donation request, with a recommendation that council approve a grant in the amount of $450 to the Valemount Canada Day Committee for costs associated with the Canada Day events, less any additional funds donations received. Moved by Councillor MacLean, seconded by Councillor Blanchette. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. Under bylaws and policies, 9.1, the cemetery amendment bylaw 879, 2023, with the recommendation that the cemetery bylaw 865, 2012, amendment bylaw number 879, 2023, proposing an increase to the number of memorials permitted on a burial lot, be given third reading. Moved by Councillor Mulyk, seconded by Councillor Blanchette. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. And finally, 9.2, amendments to mobile home park regulations. A couple of recommendations here, separated. First one, that the Village of Valemount manufactured home park regulations number 880, 2023 be given first and second reading. Moved by Councillor Blanchette, second by Councillor Pearson. Discussion? All in favor? Carried. And two, that Village of Valemount zoning bylaw number 847, 2021, amendment bylaw number 881, 2023 be given first and second reading. Moved by Councillor Mulyk, second by Councillor MacLean. Discussion? All in favor? It's carried. No new business. Is there a notice of motion council would like to bring forward? Hearing none. On to council reports under 12.1. We'll start with the empty side from last meeting. Councillor Blanchette.
I'm still empty, I have nothing to report.
Okay, bat 1,000. Councillor Mulyk.
On June 19th, I attended the Regional Advisory Committee for NDIT. And on the 20th, I attended the Valemount Community Television meeting. And we're getting a new channel.
What channel?
I don't know whether I'm at liberty to say
okay.
that yet.
Okay.
But it was fairly arrived at.
Was it the channel identified in the survey?
It was.
Okay,
It was.
thank you. Councillor MacLean.
On June the 20th, I also attended that meeting in the Valemount Entertainment Society. And I'm going to reveal it because it has been revealed online already, and it is Cairo 7, the CBS network affiliate from Seattle. Yeah. And then today I had a CBT local government committee meeting.
Thank you. Councillor Pearson.
Well, I'm pretty light on this corner as well. Only thing I see on my calendar was June 16th. Joined Mayor Torgerson for the Southeast BC Regional Connectivity Committee meeting.
Fairly light on my end as well. June 15th and June 15th, Prince George for regional district meeting, starting with the Regional District Cemetery Board of Trustees, then the Regional Hospital Board. We did have a closed session in this month, and then a regular open board session in the afternoon. And then along with Councillor Pearson, June 16th with the Southeast BC Regional Connectivity Committee. And then stemming from that, had a bit of a planning meeting with Chair Gay and Network Innovations on the 21st. And then one of my annual highlights from this chair is attending the 2023 grade 12 grad ceremonies. That's me. Motion to receive. Councillor Pearson, second by Councillor MacLean. Questions, comments? Councillor Mulyk, did you extend our congrats to Mr. Mackay?
I did. Yes, I was quite pleased to hear that he had been elected to the chair of the Board of Governors for UNBC.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal selection.
Really, quite a powerful person. He certainly is.
Just an advocate for the North too, like an incubator for the North. All in favor of receipt? It's carried. We do have time under 14.1 for public comment on items considered by council as part of the approved agenda. Are there any public comments this eve? Then under 15.1, with a notice to proceed to an in-camera meeting, that council proceed to an in-camera meeting for consideration of 2 items per section 91K of the community charter to discuss matters related to K, negotiations and related discussions respecting the proposed provision of a municipal service that are in their preliminary stages, and that in the view of the council could reasonably be expected to harm the interest of the municipality if they're held in public. Moved by Councillor Pearson, second by Councillor Mulyk. All in favor? It's carried. Thank you.